Here we go again. Here we go again. Y'all know what it is. Cause let's get to it. And that's a tool with a U cause I always got you on mine. I'm King Sam the Powerful, man. We got some good topics. First of all, I'm gonna say welcome home, Max B. If y'all don't know Max B, y'all might know French Montana. I think they was friends, a part of Gang Green. Uh, Together they had a mixtape, Coke Wave or something like that. But I used to listen to him. Max B wound up getting locked up for robbery, murder, or something like that. I don't know if he was actually involved in it, but I know he had knowledge of it, and he might have been the orchestrator of it, if I ain't mistaken. And I think they told on him. He wound up doing about 16 years flat, and he on his way home now. So welcome home, Max B. Free the wave. The wave is free. Splash. Um. Next, I want to go to these middle finger reviews right quick. I want to go to them. I seen two movies that I wasn't too pleased by, man. Fantastic Four and Frankenstein. I'm gonna start off with Frankenstein. If anybody's familiar with Frankenstein, is a classic. It's about this doctor. His name was Victor Frankenstein, if I ain't mistaken, and he ran electricity through some etch a sketch, pieced together remains of corpses he had, and came up with this grotesquerie, this monstrosity that was named Frankenstein, with the knobs out the neck all stitched together. Can't even really talk. I think he knew about one word. But they rebooted and updated, and they updated it. And to me, I think they took the essence of Frankenstein. They took the essence of Frankenstein because the representation of Frankenstein was he was a monstrosity. He was not only messed up on the outside, but on the inside because he ain't had no soul. He ain't had no soul. He was just a whole bunch of dead corpses. And I think in the movie Frankenstein, the township, they killed Frankenstein. So in the reboot, I'm watching it because I'm a fan. I like Frankenstein. I like vampires. I like all that type of stuff. That's my drop. Fantasy, sci-fi. That's my thing. Uh, they brought it back, so it been on Netflix coming up for about 3 weeks, 2 weeks at least. So I couldn't wait till that joint hit. Man, I watched it and I was thoroughly disappointed, man. Two thumbs, well, a middle finger down. Middle finger down. It was terrible. Frankenstein almost looked like a model. Frankenstein almost looked like a model. And to me, it was terrible. Frankenstein was all extra smart. He was talking. He done learned. It man done came like almost like he was a scholar. He sounded like a scholar in the latter part of the movie. And I'm like, man, come on now. He ain't even supposed to have the ability to put that many sentences together. He explaining his feelings and emotions. And on top of that, Frankenstein was a pretty boy. He almost looked like a model. And I'm like, what Frankenstein? Like, and I couldn't get it. Like it was too crazy to me. They made Dr. Frankenstein look kind of like weird. Frankenstein himself looked weird. So I just, like I said, that's a middle finger down. Then I seen Fantastic Four. And again, it was a Marvel movie. And again, I seen the original version of the Fantastic Four. I'm a fan of Marvel Comics. And when I seen it, it just was crazy. Like, they defeated Galactus, and like the movie ain't make no sense. It ain't had no explanation on how they got their powers or none of that stuff. Like, the essence of Marvel. You're like, we want to see they, like, man, if we wanted to see a soap opera, we'll watch soap operas. If we wanted to see anything else But fantasy, like we don't want to see no whole people that watch that type of stuff. We ain't trying to see a whole bunch of drama. We want to see action. We want to see superpowers. We want to see stuff that we equate, or stuff that remind us of what we already come to know. Maybe they gearing it to another crowd or something. I didn't like it at all. So man, I was thoroughly disappointed. I was thoroughly disappointed. Thoroughly disappointed. Uh, I was kind of busy all day. I was trying to edit like this clip together because I want to be able to do. I want to be able to upload podcasts was just audio, and I just have a background playing and it's just me talking. I want to start doing that, so I was just trying to clip together a highlight reel of intense moments, and I wanted to do that. So I did some shorts and I uploaded the video, but I'm gonna try to use that as my backdrop, get some graphics in there. But I ain't really get to watch a lot of football. I think Baltimore spanked. If I ain't mistaken, I think I don't even know who scored. I think Baltimore was on their way to whoop Minnesota. That's all I seen. I ain't really see too much else. I ain't really see too much basketball. I ain't even locked in. I ain't been locked in. After this, I'ma eat. I'ma watch a little bit of sports. I gotta do some laundry. And man, I went to the grocery store today. Yeah. Man, it seemed like it seemed like your money don't stand a chance out here. Your money don't stand a chance. That's what it seemed like. And I don't know if it's just me, but I think I'm good with money. I ain't no financial advisor. I know how to work my money. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get into two topics. One is how bad people doing. I was reading somebody's comments, and somebody was like, "Man, there's a lot of homeless people out here. There's a lot of people living in a car." And I thought about it, and I was like, "Facts. That's facts," because I do a lot of zipping in and out of stores, and I cover a lot of ground. I cover like four cities minimum with my route, and I see a lot of people with a lot of stuff in their car. Look like they got their whole situation in their car, clothes, everything. It's so stuffed in the back seat and the trunk you can't even get back there. And I see that a lot. I see that a lot. I even see people with jobs. You know, they living out their car. They coming straight out their car in the parking lot to work. And I think that's going on a lot. In a lot of places, I also see little tent cities. People be having their tents. And it's crazy. The economy, I don't know if y'all notice. I don't know if y'all feeling it. But man, it's getting crazy out here. Y'all better not do too much gambling. All these bad decisions, they gonna start adding up. They gonna start adding up. And I ain't got no advice for you. Do what you do. But be easy out there. Know that that's on the rise. That's on the rise right now. And I wanted to talk about, last but not least, because I got to get going. I got things I need to do. That's financial literacy. Like a lot of people, man, I remember, man, this guy was telling me Americans don't know finance. And I say, that's now sight. That's a no. That's all cap. People look at somebody that may be in a desperate situation, or they ain't got the best hand, they peoples ain't got nothing, they in between, or whatever the situation may be. You might be working for the government, shut down come, check, you missing them. That's gonna hurt you. You working, ain't got no income coming in, that's gonna hurt you. So I don't think a lot of people lack financial literacy. They just ain't got it. And when you ain't got it, and you got to make a decision, a lot of times both of the decisions you trying to make is they ain't good decisions, because you in between a rock and a hard place, and both ways you turn is a rock this way and is a hard place this way. So it ain't no good decisions. If you got to make a choice between healthcare and groceries, either one of them is terrible. If you got to make a decision between daycare and putting fuel in your car or putting clothes on your back or putting like food in the refrigerator, they both are bad decisions. So a lot of times I don't think it be people lack financial literacy. Like you ain't even gotta add to figure out money. I know people that ain't even they don't even know how to add, but they know how to count money. They don't know how to read, but they know how to budget because you force the budget. You only got so much money and you can't afford everything that you need. So that in essence forces you to budget, which gives you financial literacy. Because that's all financial literacy is making good decisions with your money. But how can you if you down and out, if you desperate, if you broke? What you gonna save? You gonna save two dreams? You can't do that. If you ain't got nothing to save, ain't no savings. So I just wanted to dispel that a lot of people thinking people doing bad because they ain't got no financial literacy. That ain't the case. A lot of people doing bad because they in a bad situation. And with that, I'm about to wrap it up, man. I'm about to wrap it up, man. It's another one. It's King Sam. So let's get to it. Y'all my go getters, let's go, and that's a to it with a U because I always got you in mind. I'm